You guys know that Gorilla Grodd can be played any way. It's what makes him pretty awesome and makes him pretty goddamn OP. Like, if I say so myself, Grodd is shit. Like, he is fucking horrible, G. Like, I should tell you this now, Gorilla Grodd is probably the worst character in this goddamn game. For certain reasons, though. One is because he's very slow and sluggy. His moves are pretty laggy. And, you know, its moves entirely is pretty horrible. But you can't really blame Gorilla Grodd for that. He's a really weird character to play. And he's really weird. Right now, I'm about to share my thing to people so people can watch. Alright, so let's get started in here. We're gonna go with, we're gonna put on Captain Cold, just for the hell of it. And I'll teach you guys what to do and what not to do with Gorilla Grodd, which is actually pretty simple. So all you know, Grodd's mobility is pretty slow, as his back speed is pretty sluggy, but it gives you time to think. But his forward walk skips a little bit. So when you walk, you're kind of moving forward, but you're kind of slow but fast in the way of not. But you should know Gorilla Grodd has a shit ton of reach, as you can see so itself. He can hit from all the way over here, and that's his 1 square. His 2 square, his second square does not reach as far as it should, but it's a pretty good tool to get some stuff in. But you should also only use this move to combo. You should never use it to try to hit out, as the end lag to this move is pretty horrible. Like, you can't really do anything out of it. Not plus block, and it's not minus. So if you don't know what plus and block is, it should tell you in here, I think. Yeah. So they're not gonna start up on 10 frames, is active for 3 and recovery for 16. It's pretty horrible, and it is negative on block. You do not want to be negative on block at all. So, you know, the 1-1-2 is pretty fucking horrible. All his moves are pretty negative on block, which is also pretty shitty. Like, this man has no good. Like, there's nothing good on this. It's all negative. Nothing's plus. But we should get to his jab. So Gorilla Grodd's jab has a shit ton of reach, bruh. And his recovery, it's pretty goddamn perfect. But here's the fun part. So as it says, it is negative on block. But here's the thing. Anybody with a 3 frame, it can be beat. So, well, it can't be beat. So believe it or not, this is your perfect sweep. So say, let's get Captain Coded block here. Let's see, where is it at? AI, always. So if you see, you have time to do anything out of it. Why am I? But it's kind of sluggy. But if you're in this game, it is pretty slow of a game. And this is a good poke, or you could just keep spamming it out, which I find is kind of actually perfect. But also that goes back to this. So his back kick is pretty goddamn stupid. Like, in so many ways. As stupid as it is, it's a counter hit. By the way, Gorilla Grodd is not a aggressive character. No way aggressive. You can be aggressive, Gorilla Grodd, but here's the thing. If you want to be aggressive, you have to be counter aggressive. Which counter aggressive is, you have to basically counter attack anybody who does anything. So if you find somebody's being rushy, you know, it is at your disadvantage. You have to respect that they're being rushy, and you have to respect that they're doing this and they're doing that. And there's not really much you can do with it. So The respect comes out from that. But also from this, you can, but from his pokes, you can punish, which is not bad. You know, punishing from Grodd is pretty good. His pressure stream is pretty weak, but it's pretty simple enough to understand that you shouldn't be up in somebody's face every single time. But you know, out of all of it, he got good mix-ups. He's a straight 50-50 mix-up character. And tournament-wise, if you ever play a 50-50 character, it's horrible. You're not always going to win the 50-50, so you have to get in the opponent's head. If you get in the opponent's head, then the more likely the thing's going to go through. But I also want to focus on his cancel. So Gorilla Grodd's cancel has no endpoint. You can cancel it at any time. The startup, I think, is on 15? Let me see. No, it started on 22. So, yeah, it's pretty horrible. But you can cancel it at any goddamn time. So if you want to, you can bait some item to move and stuff. So say you go that way and you stop it. But this is the more trickiest thing to do in the game. You will never get the hang of it. Well, I would not say you'll never get the hang of it. If you are starting on Grodd, it will take you a while to get the hang of its cancels, as it's a different concept in the game itself. Because it is pretty awkward, lanky, and it's not actually pretty fucking comfortable. Like, you have to mash your buttons out to make it good. But here's the thing, best part about it is the secret pressure of Grodd that most people don't abuse, which is basically run, cancel. It's hard to do. I will not say it's a pattern. You have to go with it. I do it a couple times in my stream, and it's kind of just, there you go. It just kind of pops in, but you can time it. You have to literally tap it at a certain frame. I think it's like active on frame 2 that you have to try to pressure it through. But if you're able to get it in, you can pressure with it. And that's my speaker going off. But you can pressure with it. And I'm not as good at it as I can do it now and then. As an example, I can do it now and then. But sometimes I do slip up. You can cancel this move any way. Like, I'm not joking. You can cancel this in any move to make your in lag pretty, like, anything safe. And it's totally safe. Believe it or not, it's safe. You can block afterwards after this, which is stupid. So say you're trying to walk through and you're trying to bait somebody and you just block. Like, there's a front version of it, which is the front one is comfortable for me when I'm trying to be more aggressive. And there's a back version of this. The back version is a lot more tricky to pull off because you have to move your thumb back as you have to go forward, back forward, and then kind of just go back. But it's more easier to back forward into this. But after all that, it's pretty good. If you're ever playing Grodd, this is your best keep away. If you ever get this in, say like you have no meter, and you don't want to risk like somebody's reading your mix-ups, you know, they're reading the pressure stream and all this other stuff, but you get the hit in, you can rather go for that and back them the fuck away. But you're at a good advantage and you're at a disadvantage, as Grodd does have a command grab when he lunges and does like 11-14. It's not bad of a grab, but here's the thing, you can't really lunge at somebody. Grodd's lunges, it should not be used. This is the worst thing in the game. See, like Hellboy's and Cheetah's lunge, it's pretty godlike. Like, their frames come out more faster and have a lot more lunge ability, as Grodd kind of has a lot more in lag after his moves. So say I go like this and then I flop. See? I'm trying to poke at the end of that, but you can, well, I guess you can, yeah, but you have to time it at an active frame. There we go. So I should also tell you this, it's the perfect lunge. The perfect lunge, that's the perfect lunge. It's a glitch in the game where you lunge and it's hard to tricky pull off because you have to, right after you touch the ground, you have to low poke. Now low poke, I told you, it's like a good strategy in the game to get into, but to cancel that into a low poke, it's like I said, it's pretty tricky. It like pops up randomly, but it's not as random as thing. It's goddamn pretty weird in a way. But let's get in, since we got into that. For grodd, let me teach a grodd counter since we're getting into this. So grodd's counters pokes. Now grodd has pretty quick frames, as you can see. This is a good counter poke. This is also a good counter poke, but his sweep is the best thing that can ever happen in this game. Most characters have it, but grodd's actually come out pretty sweet. Keeps them low. Hit sweeps is pretty fucking sexy, G. Like, they're probably the sexiest in this goddamn game. So say you're getting up to somebody, you're playing footsies, like somebody's playing footsies with you, poke that out. As long as somebody's not meter burning, and, oh yeah, you can, somebody meter burn it, boom, you're safe. You're totally safe at the end of it. And then if they try to poke, pressure, boom, 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 boom. So say like you're playing the poke game and you throw that out. They can't beat it out. Certain characters have faster frames to beat it, but if you know the other characters' game, you can just poke, poke, boom, poke, poke, boom. And that will kind of leave them wide open to, you know, a little combo stream, and then you get your stuff in. And then once you get your rhythm going with that, the 50-50s, it is pretty good. Now, I will teach you, we'll get to the 50-50s for you. So the 50-50 game is pretty amazing with grodd. As, you know, you can get into somebody's head real quick. Say it like that. But, let's see. You go for a low sweep. That was a combo. So, see, boom. And then you go for another low. So this, you should also know something about this since we're on the topic of frames. This is completely safe on block. Why is it completely safe on block? I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bing. Boom, boom, boom. Bing. Boom, boom, boom. This is a good counter. Like, say like you're in somebody's face. You can do it 1, 2, 3. So this is a lot more trickier though. Say somebody's blocking you, and then, you know, you just get up to somebody's face. Boom, boom, boom. You see what I'm talking about, right? You see what I'm getting at with this, right? Let me see if I can. And there you go. You have a pressure stream to go with it. And yes, you can cancel this, but it's a lot more tricky, as you have to be like, it's like a gun. You have to be on a gun with this. I can't do it, but the CPU bot on loadouts, they can do it like it's no problem at all. Like, yeah, I can't even do it. It's, oh, there it is. I would not try to cancel this though. Like, I would not advise you to cancel this. You can try to go for it, but after everybody knows, once grodd bumps, I call it the boop. Once he boops, that's end game for you. You know, you can get punished after it. So that's not good at all. But yeah, you can cancel anything into that. And this, if you want to pressure, you just tap, tap, go for mix-ups, and you know. But you are free to cancel anytime you want, and you're free to end that cancel, as it has no bad, like, it has no stop frames. You could just, once your second foot hits that ground, you are able to cancel this move as much as you want. And that's fucking OPG, like, in real talk. So let's get to his combos. Oh no, 50-50, that was on 50-50s, my bad, I'm getting sidetracked here. So his 50-50s, you have a low, you have a high. That's all you have, a low and a high. Now, people can read this, of course, you know, but you also have to get to know your opponent. So also my advice is stay back, get to know your opponent, you know, throw out pokes. This is your best thing. So people, this is not a low, this is a mid. So when you're poke, people duck low, right? When people do that, they think it's low, they duck low. But people that know it's a mid, duck high. So this is how I know when somebody's high or low. So I'll poke somebody, you know, do little pokes, and if they duck to block it, they are low people. Or if they are a mid person, they like to stand up. So you get in the opponent's head, go for that low, and that's a read. Or they know how to block low. If they block low, go for that mix up. After the end of your combos, boom, reset. It is a total reset. So what a reset is this. So grodd, it's normal base combo. I fucked it up, but let's see if I can do it again. I'm dropping stuff. Let's just do it this way. Okay, here we go. And then reset. Big damage back from grodd. And then it links up, and then grodd can do about, if you time it 1 meter bar, it goes up to 500, and if you do it with no meter bars, it goes up to 5. Now there is a thing where grodd, it goes with this, which I have not. Like I said, there's other grodds that perfect this move better than me, like way more better grodds. Those are the tryhards. I cannot do that grodd setup, but if you were able to pull that off, fuck combos, bro. Like you can have a full bar meter and you just keep going for that whole chip stuff. I'm not good at it. I don't know. I try to keep doing it with grodd, but that is like the pet peeve thing. Why is it I can't do it, Chi? Like, if y'all ever have advice to teach me how to kind of just learn this move, I will gladly take that advice, because my goodness, this, if you're ever able to do this combo, it's a jab hit, jab hit, jab hit. So basically you're doing this lunge, doing this lunge, and then this again, and my goodness, damage scales, it's like I think about 600 just from all that. So the footsie game for grodd is pretty good. I would say his footsies are pretty good. So his forward dash looks like hits cancel, which can go into a grab. You know, it's good, but it's not safe. Once you're dash up, you're at a disadvantage of lag, and you know, you should never try to do it to bait, only if you have the balls to. But I best suggest to do the grodd cancel anyways, because if you learn the grodd cancel, you could just pop in their face, bing, 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 pressure that ass into the ground, you know. But they are going to catch on to the pressure if you play them more and more. But people who not used to this, because you don't really see this pressure stream go into grodd, you don't see it. So people are going to be like, oh, what the hell, and then boom, they catch on, and then you can't use it for this next match. But they'll still slip up. So grodd's V trigger is pretty goddamn sexy, like the sexiest in the game. Why I say it's sexy? Because look at this, bing, bing. I think you already seen me do this. Yes, you can cancel this. You can cancel this just like Green Lantern's V trigger. Not V trigger, I'm thinking about Streetfighter special. But here's the best part: if you get really playful with this, I'm dropping stuff. If you get really playful with this, you can cancel that from this combo. What the hell? Bruh, why am I dropping this? Boom. And then link up with the combo. And there you go. You just have a whole new setup. But I would not advise you. This does cross out, but no, most likely you're grodd and you will not be in somebody's face as much as you should. It does cross up though. So if say somebody's waking up and they don't have a wake up top, you just pop this on. Boop, 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 boop. And it does count as a pressure. So say like, as is a pressure, it does have an lag. Be aware of that. But watch. Boop, boop. See, that is where the end lag comes in. But if you move forward, yeah, it has an end lag. I can't even take back from this. It has horrible. Yeah, you can pressure into it if you want to go for mix-up or cross-ups. It's up to you to take that ballsy risk. But grodd is just straight savage mix-up game. His pokes, so fast. You can throw this out on the start of the game. His uppercut is godlike. How godlike? That godlike. It is so fast you can cancel midway into a charge, which I don't know why. You could just do this, as his kick does have a shit ton of reach. Like, this thing has a ton of reach. It can stop people from doing super moves. Say like the Flash's charge, pop that out. Just pop it out. Or you can just meet a bird ground pound to stop it. But this, yeah, they gotta stop, cancel their stuff to block it, or they have to just take the damage, because it just boom, boom. So if you're ever doing that, and you're playing Flash, play the patient game. Just stay back. They'll come to you. Bink, bink, bink. A word of advice about lunging that a lot of grodds fall into. We know, everybody and they right mama know you're gonna lunge. Like, everybody and their mama gonna know that you're gonna lunge. Like, once you get that back way, you're gonna lunge. They're gonna be like, you're gonna lunge, I'm gonna uppercut you, I'm gonna meter burn you, I'm going to block it and then poke you. As I show you, if you don't learn this, the super sweep. Why am I messing up? I see why I'm messing up. If you don't learn the secret sweep, the no end lag sweep, you can be put in a disadvantage and they will punish you. This is the worst move to use in the game for grodd, but the best use, as you've seen, can go into a cross up. You didn't see that coming. Like, you didn't see the cross up coming, but most grodds do notice that. But the cross up is pretty hard, but pretty easy once you get to know the character more and more while playing it. And, you know, it's pretty good. Now, grodd has, once again, a ton of reach, as his moves do come out pretty far. But this, you should know something about the 2-2 square. 2-2 square is a good tool, as it sucks the opponent in, and also it has a ton of reach. But here's the thing. After the second hit, if they are blocking it, they are free to move. Yes. So be aware that move is hella punishable on block. It is not plus, it is not, it is 2 minus. The frames come out slow. The only thing, like I said, is close to plus on block is this or this. These things are the only 2 safe. Oh, this is safe too. Don't worry about that. But this is the worst thing to use, but the best thing to use, as you already know, it can fall up into combos. It can go into the, it's the easiest to into the grodd's cancel. And it kind of just goes in for cross-ups. It can go in for cross-ups. But the tool is, this can be punished. Like, this move is better than this, because this cannot be punished. This sucks. This straight up a combo, pressure stream. It's a good pressure stream. But this is not a good pressure stream. If somebody's blocking this, you have choices to block. You have choices to cancel it in. Jab, jab. You have to cancel, block it. You have to jab or follow up with the combo. Like, usually you see me playing a character and I go straight for that. As I think that's how much on block? I think that's minus 13. So let's see. Yep. But at all of that, you can poke out of it. You can risk it. You're going to take a lot of damage from grodd, but he has good defense and good health, and it's good enough. And he's got a massive damage. He's the only sluggy character in this game that is completely low tier. He has no good counter picks, no good matchups. He has a 50-50 for what's called. He has a 50-50 for Adam. That's it. It's a 50-50 for Adam. But for you, you have to respect that the character can punish you. You're not as great as the other character. They're going to catch up to your mix-ups. Say you play one game from person, make them mad. It's good. You know, they keep it up. But you trying to play the other character is just not. But you say you're punishing with this. You can go into that and cancel. And that is a pressure stream. So you can go into that and try to pressure into it. You can cancel and go into a grab, or you can cancel and go into the pressure stream, which I advise the grab is a lot more safer than the pressure stream, as the pressure stream does have in lag. But if you're ever going to do that, go for the jab. What the jab, it's pretty hard to do on cancel because it does suck the person in after the end of the combo. But you can boop boop, which, you know, it's not bad. The second version of it is a lot more easier. You know, you can boop boop, boop boop, boop. You know, try to get it in as much as you can. You don't want to try, once you get the hang of this, actually, the cancel, most people won't teach you how to use the cancel, but the cancel is punch, punch, stop, punch, like punch, punch, dash, dash, punch, punch, dash, dash. You see how it's punch, punch, stop at frame, like second 1. It's 1.5, I think, of a second. And then 2. So your thumb is going to get bruised up. It's going to get like blisters. My thumb has gotten blisters from doing this because it is a lot. I am not joking. I've literally gotten blisters. That's why I can't play grodd too serious when I'm playing online. But if I ever go into a tournament or somebody goes in a player match and they want a serious match, I'll play a serious match and I'll risk that blister. You know, I'll risk that blister, you know. But after all that, you want to be more of a patient character with grodd. You can be aggressive, but no, when you're aggressive, you're going to get punished, as his moves is super slow and his animations take a hell of a time to recover it back, and you don't want that. You don't want anybody to notice how you are playing. Now, I would not say play grodd the same way you should be. Where the hell is it at? It's a block. Okay, stance off. What is a reversal? There's a reversal? Oh, okay. I never really played with this. Reversal attack, cold blast, freeze blast, frost shield. Frost shield. Okay, let's play with frost shield. For example. Okay. No, that's not what I want. That's the super. Like, where is that? Reversal attack, random attack, throw. Absolutely. Let's try throw. See what it do in throw. No, what the hell is it doing, G? Like, guys, I'm doing stuff. Oh, turn it off. Just turn that off. Reversal mode on. For reversal, let's go for frost the wall. What the hell is the wall? Oh, I know what the wall is. Okay. Bruh, like, I'm trying to understand. I should have just practiced on doing this stuff ahead of time. Throw dash backwards. See if you can dash backwards. There we go. So that's also the end like on that. And see a throw. No. Let's see. I'm trying to find a what is the wall like? Frost tips, glacier grenade, icicle blast, charge, absolute zero throw, backdash, random. Okay, so we're just gonna ignore that. I don't know what the hell that is, bruh. We're gonna go wake up mode and then see what the hell we're gonna do. I mean, I think ice wall. No. Wake up attack. Bruh. Okay, we're just gonna go pick a character I know I can understand, and then we're gonna teach you what is safe on block and what is not safe on block. So somebody with fast frames. Let's go with Supergirl. Supergirl has very unbeatable frames. But no, not Supergirl. Joker. There we go. Joker or Batman? Yep, it's set. Oh, why are you doing that? So anybody with a counter for grodd's 112 can be countered, which it's horrible. Which I'll show you if I can see if I can do Batman's thing on the wake up here. So let's see. AI settings, reversal mode on, always. Sky Gershton, Cape counter, here we go. Oh, what? Did they change it? I hope they didn't change. I hope they changed it. I hope. Oh, I think they did change it. Yeah, I think they did change it because I know like characters can actually, or I think it's not doing it. Let's see. Yeah, I think they changed it to suck it in. Yeah, I think they changed it to suck it in. Because I remember like, oh, there it is. Yep. So it's this move. This move, 1-1-2. 1-1-2, I mean like square, 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 triangle. It's normal basic combo. That could be punished. So I got it backwards. This is the best move to use. This cannot be countered. This can. At the end of that combo, that can be countered. So that's why I advise you kind of just do this. You do the 2 version and that's it. And only use this the combo. Like only use this the combo, my dudes. Like if you don't use that the combo, then you are just. But you should also be wary, like when I say pressure them. Now, did you see that, right? Ah. Well, yeah, you can counter it. Well, let me show you why his moves, his down can be. So, let's see. Battery. Let's see. Nope. Dude, I hate this. Wake up mode on. And then wake up attack. Up battering. Yeah, up battering is a wake up, I think. Alright. Yeah, it's a wake up. Now, I say his poke is perfect is because of this. You see that? It beats out a move. Ah, what the hell? Okay, so I think I got that set for let's see, off, off, and then get rid of this. No, that's reversal off, movement stand, and then off. Okay, bro, I just turned you off, G. Like I literally, what the? Oh, I didn't push the square. Ah, streaming problems, guys. Okay, so off, reversal attack. I wish this was off. Okay, I'm getting my hand to Batman. Okay, as this can beat up wake ups. This move beats up wake ups that is not invincible. Say somebody's trying to throw that out, you will beat that out. His jabs can beat that out, and his bottom pokes. Also, if you get lucky, his pokes can pick that out. So Grodd has a lot of, like I said, is a counter character. He's not a kind of just, I'm going to go in your face and just do this kind of character. He's a counter. He will outsmart you, poke you, be like Streetfighter. Streetfighter is a poking game. You know, you can get somebody out of that. Boom. Alright. So I wish there was somebody with a more faster friends. If you ever have, I see somebody watching this. If you have, what person do you struggle with on wake ups? Well, I will say the best person you ever have trouble on waking up, which is the easiest person to ever beat on wake up. Yes, your very own Green Lantern. Green Lantern's wall can be swept from a certain angle. Not up close. Do not use it up close. Practice options. Nope. AI options. Wake up. Was it mental assaults? Power ring. Overcharged lantern. Brawler. Blast. Willpower wall. Willpower wall. Okay. See if it does it. Yep. Okay. Boop. Boop. You see? A wake up that is punished. But if you ever do it up close, don't do it. Just kind of just do it backwards so you know that it's safe. You see what I mean, right? You use it up close, you get punished. But use it backwards. See if I can get them backwards. See if I can move it again. You get them back, you beat them out in the frame beat. So that means it's active for certain things. So this, whatever, I advise you to go to move list, go down to down X. Where is that at? Down X, down X, down X, down X, down X. Go to down X and look at that. It's active on 12 frames. It's active on frame 2 and the recovery is 24. So recovery sucks, but you get the back, right? You get that pushback. So it's completely safe. And it's a low. So if somebody tried to jump you, you get a free hit. But if you're up close, the startup frame is pretty horrible, which, you know, you see, as you see there, it's pretty horrible. But beep, 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 messed it up, beep. This will take a lot to get used to. I will say that now. But yes, you can beat out certain characters. You cannot beat out Supergirls, of course, because that's active like straight away. Why am I fucking it up, G? There we go. Well, you already seen it. His sweep and this, also this can stop too. Yeah, not for that though. Let's see. Boop. Yep, there you go. It can stop and wake up. But you have to time it, get to know the opponent, and bam! You stop and a wake up. and it can burn through armor too. So if somebody's trying to armor up, bink, 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 boom. So if you ever want to be an aggressive grodd, just start on frame up, bing. You don't take no damage. It's straight invincibility. You're beating them out of frames. It's already coming out. You have to hit them on the first hit though. But if you don't beat them on the first hit, and that's that. But Grodd is a good character. He is not bad. He is OP as hell. You just have to learn to use him at a good amount of damage rate and power. Because if you don't, you will be punished and you will be beat. Now, also, you don't know about Grodd. This, I'm not doing that. It does it on its own. I think you have to tap X. No, it's not X. You have to... Oh, I forgot it. Yep, there we go. You have to kind of lunge when you touch the ground. You lunge when you touch the ground. You kind of just fly up in the air. Like, you just straight up just fly in the air. Now this, I would not advise anybody to just do this randomly. But for, say like, boop, boop, boop. Say you want to try to get the armor and somebody spamming you, right? Somebody just spam you away. Ow, ow. Just imagine I'm getting hit right now, right? You know? And you got a combo, you got them in. You want to hit them with a combo. Boop, boop. Let's see. You got, and you already have it active, right? Boop. Boom. You just stop it. You want to stop it midway combo. Say like, boop, boop, boop. Pop it out. Like, the recovery time they take to get up, you already have that up. And they can't do anything. As long as you're not Supergirl, that will not beat you out. But certain characters, like, say, you're in a combo stream, and you already know somebody's going to spam you out, pop that out, pop that out. And there you go. You're totally safe. I mean, you're going to make up the combo anyways. You're already up in their face. You already have your reach. You know, you just stop in mid-combo. But when you have this active, be aggressive. Just be aggressive. Like, if you're not aggressive, then that's bad for you. Why is it not? Why is it bad for you? Because this does go out quick. This goes out way quicker than it should be. And the more it's active, the more you're playing patient, the more you're playing out the patient game, the more you could have been in his face. Now, the recovery. Now, there's a glitch in that where at the end of it, you can pop it out and you still have the frame, you still have that armor for that recovery time. So say somebody's doing that and it's at the end, it's just bim pip and you have the armor straight away right there. So you can do this one time, just take the recovery time away, 2 times. 3 times. So, bam. You could do it 3 times in a match this whole game if you plan it right. Which most people only know about using it twice. And then you see that? Bam. It's already going out. And then grodd's animation, you already know. Just pop it out. I always get grodd's thing about twice a game. Twice a game or 3 times if I'm more patient than I should be. But, you know, grodd's pretty fun. I will advise anybody to link up combos. For combo game, I should get started on that now since we're at the basics of what to use on this character, how to use the character, and what not to do on the character. Basically, this is the whole combo on this not to do. Actually, I haven't got to, I already got the basics. Yeah, don't backdash, don't do the 4-10 only if it's combo, don't lunge, do this. Only if it's cross-up. You know, do it if it's cross-up. Like if somebody's blocking low, just do it as a cross-up. I mean, it's a good cross-up. But for grodd's counter game, this thing is your bread and butter. If you ever have a map, abuse that. I'm not joking. Abuse this. This is grodd's best, especially if you're going back for mix-up, which the mix-up game is guaranteed. I mean, you're going to mess up the mix-up now and then, but it is guaranteed to get back. And if you're centered right there, or about right here, you know, boom, you're right back into the action of putting mid damage. You can take around a whole health bar with grodd. You don't even need to do this. Like, you don't even have to waste no meter, G. You just already have it. Like, you already have this game out. Nobody can't do anything. So, but here's the thing. This, I will say, is your bread and butter combo for that. Or, you know, say like, you don't have this. You don't have this thing at all. So you have to kind of get creative. You know, you can still get that backdash. Boom. To make this connect, most people don't get the connect part of this. That's why most grodds don't. You have to hold back wide during the animation. So say you do this, I'm holding backwards. You have to hold the back button through the whole thing to make that connect. For it don't count as a reset. Because it will count as a reset if you kind of just... why? It will count as a reset if you're not holding back. Like, you have to hold back through the whole animation. And this was in Injustice 1 for certain combos that won't connect. That you have to hold backwards to make the combo still connect, all this other stuff. This can go into certain ways. You can go the basic way, which this I find is the basic combo for grodd. Or you can get pro with it and bing, boom, boom, boop, 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 which can go into that. And you have to think popped. Like, you already have a popped, which that is a lot more hard. If you ever want to do this, you have to kind of just do that, which I ain't gonna blame you. It's pretty hard to do, pretty hard to set up. Think, if you're ever going for a combo, always launch with that to get that big boy damage. You can go for the reach, but only if you know that you kind of just hit away too far and you know that your tiny little gorilla legs cannot hit it, but you're always gonna hit it, or you're not doing safe. This is a pretty fast frame, but this can beat out it can beat out somebody else's. And XX come in handy for the air challenge game, or you can just straight up uppercut somebody, go for that big boy comment, go for the mix-up, and then there you go. You can get creative. I'm not going to tell you how to do combos for grodd. I have combos, but I can't do it offhand. But this is the free part about grodd. You could do whatever you want with grodd's combos. Like, whatever you want with grodd's combos. And that can go up to this, that. Yeah. She brought the bag up there.
Your food's downstairs.
Alright. She brought the bag. Why'd she bring the bag?
She thinks you want something out of it.
There's nothing in that bag.
Not being correct, Ryan. So she keeps telling Ryan. She keeps telling Ryan.
Hold on, guys.
She says, "Oh, my mommy." I'm like, "You'll be okay." "Oh, my mommy, you'll be okay."
Ryan is straight ghetto.
She's like, "You'll be
okay." Like, I know. Just, you'll be alright. You're in that.
You just keep telling her. Every time she says, "Oh, my mommy," she's like, "You'll be okay." She did her, just so you know, farting and burping is like something.
Hey!
Yeah. No, we're not encouraging it. Okay.
I'm encouraging.
No.
But, sorry, my mom just came in and said what's up. But, you know, you should go out and, I'm sorry to get distracted here. Go up. The sweep is active on frame, start up on frame 11, which doesn't matter. Active on frame 5, which is pretty good. Recovery is 38, but you also get the back one, and a block, it's -16, so it's good. I mean, it's a horrible block string to try to pressure with. Like, I don't think somebody would pressure with this, but I mean, like, go for it. For the jump one, it started up on frame 6, active on frame 9, recovery on 34, and it's -20 on block. If you don't know what negative plus is by now, negative and plus means that basically this. You have enough time to do stuff. So like this. Yeah. You can poke, grab. Stupid, right? Also, poke, cancel. You can poke, bait out it. Because people will think this is people will think it's this. Like, they're like, oh crap, you did that? You're doing it. Like, if they're so used to you doing the cancel, you know, if they're so used to doing it and seeing you do that cancel pressure string, kind of just play with them. Because it looks like straight up the Stampede. It looks straight up like Stampede. And it doesn't have the cancel as Stampede, but, you know, it is still, it looks like the Stampede. For grodd's combos, anything can link up. It can only go on for so long before you drop it, which, just in case if you do drop it, just go for that poke again, or just jab it out. Or this is the big boy damage combo, as it does 159. So say you're going for a normal combo. Just from a basic combo that gives you 394. From just thinking about that, I think I got a video on how damaging it could be. Let me see if I can find it. Because it can get really devastating, like pretty horrible. Like, I'm scared of it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll accept it. I'll show you the video. I don't remember my combos. I haven't been playing this game for a while, but you know, people be thinking like, oh, your grodd is pretty good. Let's see. That into back throw. Oh, that's a show-off combo. Let's see. That's a show-off combo. It's like I said, it's been a while since I've been on this. Playback records. Let's see, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Boop, 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 boop. And you see the damage racks up. 459 from just 1 bar meter. Just from 1 bar meter. That is a lot of damage from just 1 bar. I mean, it's a lot of work to do it for just 1 combo, but you know, it's still a lot. Like, you're just scared of it. Let's see. Already at 500. Bada bing. Bada bing. From just 1 bar combo, you can go from that to big boy style. And that I don't have gear activated. Like, I swear to you not, I do not have gear activated through most of this stuff. So, you know, this stuff, it's pretty scary. Grodd is pretty scary, and you don't want to be inside grodd's combo range. You're in front of grodd's combo range, you're gonna get punished. You're gonna die. And then, if you're not reading the mix-ups properly, if you're not reading these properly, and you're stupid, like, you're playing the 50-50 game. But certain characters can backdash out of this stuff. So, you want to just... boop. Remember when I told you that this is minus, this is plus on block? So say you don't want to do any more combos, your fingers are hurting, and you just kind of just in somebody's face, and you do this once. You do it once, and then boom, you got that in your grasp, you got that in your hits. I feel like I should be putting more into this. I haven't been playing grodd for a while, but I wish I could show you how to cancel. I mean, if you look up on screen, you'll see how you do it. It's pretty simple. But I think I didn't learn this from anybody. I had to figure this stuff out myself. But I saw somebody else do it. My cousins and I was like, man, that's pretty good. You should learn it. So he did it. And I was like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. How do you? It was like, I was trying to do it. Then he did it. Like, he was like, well, it's easy. It's a pattern. You have to treat it like a combo, like a really quick combo. I was like, really quick combo? What? It was like, yeah, you got to treat it as a combo. He played Mortal Kombat, so I guess it's a lot more faster on frames. But the reason why grodd is so complicated in this game is because it's Injustice, where combos are easy, bounce offs is easy, pokes are easy, but grodd is more of like a Streetfighter character. Like, I will say he's more like kind of a Nakali? I don't know. It's kind of like a mixture of grappler and kind of like a heavyweight at the same time. Like a really sluggy heavyweight, but a nimble heavyweight, which you don't see in fighting games much. You don't see a nimble rush down, kind of like patient, you know, big guy that can take it, hit it, and look at that poke. Like, that poke does about that much, which is not bad just to get in. But imagine just doing that and just big. And since it's a low, you should also know something about this game. Since it's a low hits in characters, say you bounce off high, will decrease your damage rate after a while. But it won't really make it that bad. Like, you'll take off the 100, put it with a 95 or something like that. Which I realize in fighting games, you can't really make a big bar without something falling down. You know? But this, I like this right here. It's pretty nice. You can go into that. And since it's a low, it's not a high, big boy damages. From 2 bar and meter, it's a big boy damage. So, if you get a low off in that combo, the more the damage will be. So that's why I always advise grodds to poke, backburn, boom. You know, you poke, backburn, and then boom. It's big boy damage. This is a perfect example of it. I've seen bots do this. Like, I've seen bots do this, but I don't know how they do it. It's pretty weird how they do it, how they start it off. Let's see. Boop. Ah, why? I wonder, hold on. I'm about to learn some new. Let's see if I can learn some new here. Boop, boop. Nah, okay. So I'm not gonna put all that effort, but I will say grodd doesn't take effort. He does, you have to respect that the character can beat you on frames, he can beat you in punishes, he can beat you in all this, and you have to respect, you have no choice to respect that. A whole roster can counterpick him. He can be spammed out easily, and he can be hit easily. But as far as wake up, this is your best way of getting in. No matter what it is, this will not become off challenged. Yeah, they can like meter burn back with it, but you're canceling. They ain't really gonna risk a meter burn cancel just to boop, you know, just take that chance of being canceled into that, or cancel into this. Like, I wouldn't take the chance. Like, especially if my pokes can beat out your moves. Yes, grodd's poke, I told you this already, can beat out moves at the startup. Like Robin's, definitely Robin can be poked extremely out of like grodd's beat. You know, if you ever go into this and they're trying to pressure, bop, and that stops him. It's like a counter. He's just a counter character. It's counter, being patient, chipping your ways in, getting your combos in while you can. And be patient. Wait, the person will mess up. I don't care if you're a pro, expert, or not. You will mess up. But do not be too patient if you're with a projectile person. You know, for a projectile and you get hit, you know you want to lunge, but don't lunge. Only lunge during the animation of when somebody's doing something. Like, seriously, only lunge when it's completely necessary and you need to do it. Don't just lunge because it's a free thing. This thing, it's horrible. It's horrible. Only if you're up close to somebody. It's horrible. Like, this is the only best thing that comes out lunge. Is this and this. Because it does big boy damage. But I told you, grodd does well with more lighter hits, as all of his combos are big boy damages. And the more you make big boy damages, the less the combo is. But you make more light hits. You see how that's a high when the meter burn? Yeah, that's pretty horrible. You don't get that full combo. But say you just go for mid high, and just keep going mids. Just keep doing mids. Boom, 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 boom. Finish off with just that, and it's a ton of damage. And you see that health bar. Like, if it's somebody like a low defense like Superman or like Supergirl or probably like somebody like this, it's big boy damage. They're already down. Like Turtles, terrible defense, but bam, that just gets in their face. And since it's like if you're fighting a Bane, this. You just do that, and they're away from you, and you just play the game. You just play the patient game. Like, you just push them back. Bane's or grodd's weakness. Not more people I expect against, because you can't be aggressive. You can't poke. They kind of shut you down. But if they don't have meter, that's why you kind of be patient. Wait until the meter bar goes up. And since they're on one bar, you just straight up go at their face. Like, don't even hesitate. Just go straight up in their face. And their face, you know, once you're in the face, it can be. Now, I should teach you about this. Let's see if I can get you. I can't get them back there, can I? Nope. Okay, I'm just going to meter burn them back. Because I don't feel like doing all that. Okay, go back. Go backwards. Go back more. Go back. Okay, so for stuff like, you see the croc thing? His lunge, bam, can interact with stuff like that. And his cancel can interact with it too. If you cancel it right. Let's see. Yeah, if you cancel it right, his hi. His cancels can go into it, but note that there is end lag afterwards, and you don't want to risk that. So my best thing to you is boom and this. So this, since we're on the topic, this is the best thing to do in counters. Say like somebody's trying to play footsie with you, bam. And I think that's safe on block. I mean, it's better than this, but boom, yeah, it's more safer. It pushes you back more instead of this. No, you get more of a distance because it pushes you back more. This will be your poke away. See how it gives, and it gives good chip damage too. Push them away, and you're just like, okay, back off, or you just counter a boom, and you're on the other side. In this, and if you're in a corner with grodd, yeah, I advise you to poke, counter, struggle. This grodd sucks in the corner, so if you're being pressured, just try your best to get out. Like I said, he's a counter character. Maybe you can counter out of it. Be patient. Block your lows and block your highs. I would advise somebody to do this. If somebody's thinking about blocking low, play the footsie game like this. You know, you're backing up, you're up and down, you're up and down, you're up and down, you're up and down. You know, you're doing this, you know, you're baiting out. It's kind of just hide your weaknesses. And, you know, that's all I got to say, you know. I don't have any questions about, oh, what is grodd's frames and this and that, but that's all to grodd there is to know. If you have any more questions, please put it in the comment. I'll feel free to answer. I don't know everything. Like I said, the only thing I don't know about grodd that makes me not perfect is his cross-up game. I don't know his cross up game. I will admit that blindly. I don't know this man's cross up with high and low. I don't know that. I'm horrible at it. But it's the end of the stream. Hope you guys like it. And I'll be posting more videos out later on in this game. So please enjoy. Heavy Boy out to do stuff.